Hello! Hello, hello. Excuse me, my goodness. My bad. You're gaming with friends? Hello, Rangers friends. Hi, Zon. Hello, everybody. Hang on one sec. Yes, hi, Pep. As soon as I start chatting, she's like, I'm awake. I want food. Girl. You silly. It's something about me talking that gets her, because she doesn't do this when I'm not streaming. It's not like, oh, it's 7 p.m. This is a routine thing. No. She doesn't do this at 7 p.m. on my break days. She's voice activated. Alright. Yes, hello. We'll see if she settles down. Sometimes if I just give her a pat, she settles down. Other times I do have to actually go top up her food plate for her to behave. Yes, girly. I have my headphones on. She has a mouth to scream, but I have no ears to hear. How's everybody doing today? Happy Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. Hope your week's been going well. We're in Celadon, so you know what that means. It's time to go get my favorite Pokemon. We gotta get the Eevee. We can't do anything further without the Eevee. Doing good, just been chilling? Very nice. Especially since you said you've been quite busy lately, so getting a chance to just chill is always good. You got a new headset, unfortunately, because you broke your past one. Oh, no! Oh, it happens. I actually got new headphones myself. Not my streaming headphones. I got new Bluetooth headphones to use in the office because now, there's more apprentices at the apothecary, so it's noisier. So when I'm, like, doing inventory stock in something, I like to have something to help me block out the noise a little bit. So I saw them advertised. They're Raycons, but they're bone conducting. So rather than, because, you know, with these cat ears, earbuds aren't fantastic. They don't stay in my ear. And with over-the-ear headphones, I mean, they work okay. But as you guys know from me streaming, halfway through most streams, I take my headphones off for a little bit because, you know, they hurt the ears. So these ones are bone conducting. They, like, loop over the ear, and so they rest, like, in the tragus. Or, like, just in front of the tragus, which is, like, that little, like, flap of skin close to, like, your ear canal. And they work pretty good. Like, the benefit of them was they're sort of like open ear headphones where you can still hear background noise because they're not plugging your actual ears. And yeah, I'd say pretty good. Like, sometimes the volume, like, especially if you're outside, isn't great. Like, if you're looking for something to completely cancel out noise, these definitely aren't it. But when you're indoors, they pretty much block out everything. So I think it's very dependent on how much background noise there is. Because when I was on the bus, I'm like, yeah, I can definitely hear, like, the bus, but I don't hear the people. So hey, it's pretty good. And they're decently comfortable. It's gonna take me a bit to get used to them. But they're not too bad. Two internal battery replacements in 5 years. Wow. Those headphones deserve like a funeral with honors. They really went through it. Eevee! BB. We got ourselves an Eevee now. Yes. Beautiful. But yeah, the new headset's nice. I'm not wearing them every day, so I don't know how good they are if you're like using them every single day. Like I'm just using it when we've got like a full staff complement on hand and it's too noisy for me to concentrate. But they're doing the job well, and I mean, they were somewhat inexpensive. I mean, what, 150 Canadians, probably like a flat $100 US. So like, not terrible. I'd rather pay the price for that, for something that is probably gonna work better with my ears than get like another pair of earbuds that are always falling out of my ears, or like if they're the kind that like they're supposed to go deeper in your ear, same issue. Like I have big old cat ears, tiny old ear canal, so everything either falls out or it's like very painful. It's not too bad for a nice pair. Yeah, I was like, they're a little expensive, but I literally cannot concentrate at the apothecary with how noisy it's been. Because some of the other apprentices, they're on projects that require them to be on phone calls most of the day. So it's very, very distracting when you're trying to do like accounting and paperwork and that kind of stuff. Or like processing applications that require you to like read over documents carefully. So having something to help block out the extra conversation is nice. Because that was my struggle at my old job, because it was a call center, so I wasn't taking phone calls, but my desk was right beside the call center, so I felt like I was going insane every day because the ADHD brain wants to understand all 6 conversations happening at the same time. I rarely use earbuds headphones now. Your speakers have... Yeah, I was gonna say Ranger probably gets it, because I remember Ranger and I talking about having ADHD. But yeah, when I have the option, I prefer not to use headphones. But when you need to actually focus, it's like something's gotta give. I finally picked them up because, what was it? The ADHD is among us. It sure is. It sure is. I'm trying to think. If we put Pidgey... Oh, Maybe? What is... Does Sage Drill have the cut? Ah, they do. Alright. We will... Alright. Let's put Minky. For now. Ugh, we're at that part where it's like, what? What do I trade out? Because, I mean, our party was decently well balanced, so... Alright. And now we go buy your stone. Because in the old Pokemon games, I don't believe there was any reason to delay evolving Eevee. In some of the later generations, it was a good idea to wait a little bit because they could learn Bite at like an earlier level. But I think in this gen, that's not the case. What's this, Gen 3? Quick attack at 23. Bite at 30, yeah. And what about evolving? Okay, we lose Bite by getting it to evolve early, but we don't lose that much. Okay. How is day though? Is good? Is pretty good. Was a little boring today. My brain was not cooperating, but such is life sometimes. You know, sometimes it's like you get to work late because you had an appointment or something, and then you're like, I wish I just didn't come to work, you know? It's like, oh man, even if it's a shorter work day, you're like, I'm not feeling it. TV game shop, Wise Man Gifts, 4th floor drugstore, and then the vending machines. Felt? Yeah. I went to go, specifically I went to go pick up a package I'd been putting off because I was really struggling to get the energy to go after work. And finally I was like, you know what? Why don't I just tell the boss, it's like, hey, I need to come in late this day because I have an appointment at like 8:45 a.m. or something like that because the post office opens at 9. So I was able to go, but oh my goodness. Someone's package or like some liquid or whatever spilled onto my package. Thank God everything inside was sealed up really nicely, but oh, just opening it to get the stuff out, my hands got sticky. It was so, whatever it was, like had half melted the glue on like the tape. So it must have been some kind of alcohol-based whatever. I was like, oh, this is, ew, yeah. I'm like, oh. Thankfully, the stuff inside was fine because the stuff inside was individually wrapped in like plastic as well. But I was like, oh, no. Doesn't happen too often that something like that happens to me, fortunately, but I was like, oh. And then I had to clean my phone because, of course, like, you know, it's on your fingers, and it's like even just digging in my purse to try and get the hand sanitizer, you're touching stuff. I'm like, oh my god. Terrible. The gift that keeps on giving. Yep. Alright, there we go. You're a little baby. So cute. Jolteon! Yeah, I mean, I love all the evolutions, so depending on how my games progress, I evolve my Eevee based on what, like, gap there is in the party. We were really struggling without an electric type, so there we go. Flareon is best boy. Flareon is fantastic, yes, I remember. In X and Y, which was like the first gen where you could find wild Eevee early in the game instead of like post-game, everyone had already finished the game or at least gotten decently far. I had spent hours in the grass getting my 6 Eevees so I could have an evolution team. Hi, and yes, hello, Jambola. One sec. I've still got some dinner left over. I'm gonna grab a bite before I forget. Okay, Penny. Honestly, I am Penny. I felt so seen with Penny. If I remember right, in Japanese, her name is Botan, which is peony. So, hey! I have a flower name, well, my surname. She has a flower name. Alright. Penny was a great character. You liked most of the Scarlet Violet cast? Yeah! I got hit right in the feels watching, oh my god, I forgot the name of it, but the new Miku song for the Pokemon anniversary. Seeing some of the moments animated, I'm like, like, I'm sad that we don't have, like, you know, Team Evil Knievel anymore. But I do like all of these tales of friendship that have been happening since, like, Black and White. Alright. There were some trainers that we didn't get a chance to clear out. So we can do that. But first, now we have the water bottle. Gee, I'm thirsty though. But I have water. Oh. Can I not give him the water yet? Wait, is it not the water? Do I have to give him, like, soda pop or lemonade? Did they change it in this one? There's some standout little side stories. We had Bully Gary, Criminal Silver, followed by Magical Friendship. So far, being a criminal was so mind-boggling. Like, what do you mean someone broke into the lab and stole a Pokemon? That was mind-boggling. What? It's still here? I turned off the overlay for the promotion, but I guess it's just gonna keep running until it ends. So, hey! Whoops. Alright, let's try again. That guy is suspiciously looking through the windows. Well, anyways, literally, he like shoves you to like get away from him, and I'm like, can I not tell anyone about this guy? No? Okay. Alright. So I guess plot dictates we can't give this guy water or whatever he wants yet. Tisk. I thought you could, like, right away, and then that would open up being able to go to Saffron and, like, Lavender Town without going through this tunnel thing, but whatever. I guess not. I guess maybe we need the gym badge first. Let's play a game! A gambling game! Speaking of rivals, though, N was a good blend. He was a good blend of, like, magical friendship and also sort of being a villain. Alright. Don't know an electric attack yet, but that's okay. Technically, we're gonna need to use an HM to teach them Thunderbolt, because they don't learn. They learn Thundershock at level 16, but they're already past that. So they won't learn Thunder until level 52. The moveset for the Evolutions in the early gens were something. Electric move? No. Jolteon will learn Pin Missile and Double Kick, though. No electric attacks until level 52, though. Vulpix back in for more EXP. Alright. Vulpix evolves with the Firestone. Does Ninetales stop learning moves in Gen 3, or did they fix that by this point? No. They did not. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit before we evolve Vulpix. Let me take out the handy strategy guide on your desk. Sometimes books are wonderful. Ow, not the double slap. I remember when Poliwrath used to be a force to be reckoned with. That water fighting typing. Dun, 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 dun. Freed! Enjoy your egg. Egg? Yeah! We added that one as a random, well, Easter egg. Back when we were playing Deltarune. So now just periodically someone gets egg. I'll run you down on your bike! Oh, these guys have actual motorcycles, though. I'm assuming they're actual motorcycles, because I mean, nowadays there are electric bikes that look like motorcycles, but they're not. But this was, you know, early 2000s. I don't think those existed yet. Beautiful. Damn it! There we go. Ow. Not the sludge. That's just unfortunate, hanging on by a thread. can still use cut, right? Yes. Phew. No fear, one fear. Getting soft locked. That happened to me once in Ruby and Sapphire. Because at the beginning of the game, you get drifted around on a ship, right? So after getting the second gym badge, I took the ship to, what was it, Slateport? But I forgot to go to the Pokemon Center before getting on the boat. So I'm like, ah, that's okay. And I kept running into trainers, and then I wiped. And so I teleported back to the Pokemon Center on the island. Because that was the last place I used a Pokemon Center. But the boat was gone. So I had to restart the game. Thank God I had it saved. Oh. Meowth is so cute. Meow, meow, meow. I mean, yes, I agree. Meowth is adorable. Who doesn't love Meowth? Like, for real. The boat and the guy were just in all places till you get surf. It's like that in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, if I remember. They fixed that bug for the remakes. Because, yeah, oopsie, that was something that obviously they hadn't considered. So maybe it was fixed there too? Ah, yeah. Quite possible, because Emerald came out after. Like, a couple of years after, so long enough they would have, had time. Really need to replay Ruby and Sapphire? Ugh. Hoenn. Great, Jen. I always have a hard time deciding on my favorites, but I would say Hoenn is my favorite generation, but Johto is my favorite region. Like Gold and Silver, great, but the complete package of the Hoenn games really jived with me. I finally remember Black and White as well, but it's been so long that it's like, I've definitely got some rose-tinted glasses. I remember really liking Black 2 and White 2 as well. Like, I liked that instead of just releasing a third game that's slightly different, they were like, oh yeah, here's new protagonists, here's a new story, here's some new gems. I really liked that. A lot of people were like, Hugh's annoying. I'm like, I love Hugh. He's great. He's just Killua. Pretty much the same opinion. Based opinions. really felt like the peak of Pixel Pokemon never finished Black 2 and White 2. Ah, fair enough. Nah, the dynamic in Black 2 and White 2 was pretty good. Black and White more so, having that sort of trio energy was very good. Sun Moon, oh yeah! Those were pretty solid as well. I really liked the characters more so than the actual game with Sun and Moon. But they were pretty good. That's roughly when they really started paying attention to their side characters. Was more into other series? Fair enough. For me, it's always like I steamroll playing the new Pokemon games as quickly as I can. So even if I had other series I was into at the time, I was like, oh yeah, I'll just knock this out in like a weekend, or maybe like a week at most. Then it's, you know, back to business, bow bow. God. Funny story about Black and White, though. We were all, me, Iduna, her husband, and some of our friends / acquaintances had all gathered together in someone's basement to all start playing the game together. And there was one guy, he did end up picking up the game, but his favorite Pokemon is Butterfree. And I think I was the only one that picked up White. And I was like, oh shit, there's Butterfree in here. And the guy's like, there's Butterfree? I'm like, yeah. He gets off the couch and drives to GameStop to buy the game. As a high school kid, wow. Way to age me instantly. Because I was definitely in university. Sun and Moon, I was already like out of school and working. Damn. I mean, it's whatever. It's just one of those moments where it's like, ah, the passage of time. I like Nidoran, so I collect them. Please do not collect bunnies. Is Sun and Moon old now? It's like 8 years old at the very least, isn't it? I'd say it's getting up there. It depends how you define old. If old is 10 years and over, it's not quite... Whoa! It's old! November 18, 2016, it's old! Oh no! Now that's a clip. I love that. Well, I guess it depends how old it is. If it's over 10, yeah, oh, it's old! It says how old now as Red and Blue was when Diamond and Pearl released, fading to dust. Well, y'all, no matter how much you feel fading to dust, just remember, I'm older than the Pokemon franchise. You can't turn to dust more than I am. If you're younger than Pokemon, you still win. I think I'm yes, I'm also older than Google, I'm pretty sure. A lot of stuff that's like normalized came out when I was a little kid or like a preteen. It's kind of wild. Favorite Pokemon memory of mine is my best friend found X, knowing she did not have a 3DS, and you guys traded the 3DS every few days. Aww! That's adorable. Also a level of trust. God. Talking about 3DS, I remember she just bought it and threw out the puppy eyes. Oh no! Note to self, just throws on the puppy dog eyes. I remember when I got my 3DS and I was playing Awakening on the commuter train. And all these adults gave me this really weird look because I remember Awakening, like at the start, Crom leans down and like helps you up, and because of how hard he pulls, it almost seems like you guys are gonna kiss. I remember like sinking way back into my seat when that happened. And the people across from me are like, what the frick is wrong with this girl? Like, I'm sorry, I just was not expecting this at like 7 in the morning. Like, I had headphones on and stuff, so like, the sound wasn't gonna bother people, but... God, taking that commuter train was interesting. Because it's like 7 in the morning and everyone's like either falling asleep or they're like very cranky because they didn't get enough sleep. The top level of the coach was called like the quiet zone. It was supposed to be like, you know, you have your headphones in, no talking, because like people want to sleep or relax before or after work. And there was some girl, and like, she wasn't following the rules, and like some other lady kept making this big production, trying to get her to shut up, and I'm at the point, I'm like, you trying to stop her is more disruptive than her being on the phone. And I'm the one sitting beside this girl. Please stop. And then we finally get to the station, and there's like this whole like big production when everyone's trying to get off as well, and the lady's like, well, like, you know, I'm sorry that everyone's trip was like ruined because like people are selfish. I'm like, oh my god, you're holding us hostage now because we can't get off the train because you're blocking the stairs. Let it go, lady. It's stories like that that always make me think of when people are like, I thought all Canadians were nice. I'm like, oh, hell no. Canadians Minions are passive-aggressive. You go to a big city, especially like Toronto, everyone is either super friendly or like, you know, people will literally slam doors into your face. Thank you for seconding chat. Hope you're having a good day. All right, dig on down, diggly dig. But you're saying true. Come on, slut. Nope. Oh, it's got levitate. Oh, that's unfortunate. Does Rock Tube still work? It does. Okay, phew! Man. I did not even think about levitate. Oh. Dig should still work if they've got levitate. You're just shooting out of the ground, right? If you have enough momentum, you should still reach them. They're levitating, they're not flying. Yeah, get Gyarados. Some more Dragon Rage. Sometimes it's fun to think about unleashing certain Pokemon indoors. Like, Gyarados is massive. Not as big as Onix and Steelix, but still pretty big. You're in the Team Rocket hideout, and you send out your Gyarados. It's gonna bust through the ceiling. This is the last trainer that was on the route that we missed because we were just gunning for the Pokemon Center. Whatever. Level 20, yippee! You're not into this? You're not into being beaten by a 10-year-old? Understandable, have a nice day. Ugh, now we're out of antidotes, so we're just gonna have to deal with the shaking. Ah, shit. Which down the stairs too many times. Whoops. No, Sand Slash! Gyarados made it, though. Alright. I think we can do the Team Rocket hideout before we do Celadon Gym. Da, 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 da. I'm guarding this poster, go away! Ah, yes. The Team Rocket recruitment poster. Oof. There. Ah, almost. Ugh! Ow. That Hyper Fang. Well, Vulpix gets all the EXP, I guess. Alright. Jolteon does a no electric attack. We should probably go by... Oh! What did Lieutenant Surge give us? I forget which HM Surge gives. The T-Rocket hideout might be discovered! Vulpix gets Flamethrower at level 29, so worth? Very nice. Let's see. Shockwave. Shockwave's pretty good. You gotta give it up for the guarantee never misses. Big sis, yes, Sexu? Why does this feel like when someone comes to you and they're like, so, I broke Mom's fancy plate, help. Well, now. It's just because it's so rarely you guys actually, like, use anything but my name. So it's like, are we okay? Four-leaf clover potion, very nice. All right. I just realized. The logo? Oh, thank you for the follow! I just realized the logo behind the counter? It's a rocket. It was right before our eyes. This whole place is a rocket money laundering establishment. Yeah. I remember finding this the first time as a kid. Mind blown. You broke into Team Rocket's operation? What nerve? Excuse you, what nerve? Oh, ad break, sorry. We're in a battle. Sure, steady. And tickle-a-dink! Whoo! Just in time, we dodged the Hyper Fang. Woo! We got lucky there. Wah! Tickle-a-dink? Yippee! Da-da-da-da-da-da. Who are you? How did you get here? Well, there was this dude guarding a poster, and then I beat his butt, and he's like, oh my god! We might find the Team Rocket hideout! So I pushed the button. Yeah! Crit! Crit, crit, crit. Let's go. Ah, nothing poison gas, okay. Welcome back from ad breaks, those who got trapped by the ads. All you missed was one Pokemon battle. We back, we back. There we go. Confuse, right? Sure. ba. Kyoto in there. I think the first nickname I ever gave a Pidgeotto, I'm pretty sure was Otto. Was it creative? Probably not. Da 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 da. Alright, there we go. And I'm sorry to do this, but I'm gonna quickly be right back. My cup is empty. I should have refilled it during the ad break, but I did not think of it at the time. My bad. So I will leave you guys with the dulcet tones of the Poke Center, and I will be back in like 2 minutes. So thank you very much for understanding. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. 1 second. Hello. Alright. Back to it. Team Rocket's not gonna empty that game corner on their own, you know? So I do like that this is clearly a Team Rocket front. And even though we drove them out, the game corner is still operational. Yes, the gate's there. Escape rope. It's all complicated words and numbers that make no sense. Oh no! We can't accounting. Rip. Someone left up the Team Rocket financial reports. But we can't make sense of them because we're just kids. Boss said you could see ghosts with the scope. Ah, yes. Ha! 1 HP. Got him. Beautiful. Oh, that's for the fishing thing. I don't think it's on screen right now because the wheel's blocking it. Oh, there we go. Don't stress, no worries. You reminded me that it was hidden anyway, so it all works out. Ah, darn poison gas. We'll do Gyarados, yeah. Grimer. Yeah, we'll leave it. Oh, that's right, disabled. I looked away for a split second, so I heard the sound effect, but not the text. One of the best additions to Gen 3 was Shockwave. You missed! We don't have. All right, can we dig indoors, or do we have to use the escape rope? Oh hey, we can just dig up. I love that. Oops. Do 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 do. You can dig in any area that is a dungeon in the game's code. That makes sense. I just couldn't remember if... For some reason, I was like, do they prevent you from using dig because it's inside? But not in this case. Ah, yes! Our friends, the spinny tiles! Wah! You go so fast in this version. In the original, you're just... Like, you could go make a sandwich as you're just, like, slowly spinning away. Lights in different colors are flashing on and off. Okay. Nothing for us to do. Moonstone, very nice. That brings us back here. Taunt, always good. Just don't bite off more than you can chew, Pokemon. And... Woo! Super potion! I thought there was a trainer in here, but I guess not? Apparently not, no. Hello, police! Better not use it? Why? Not gonna call the cops? You don't trust Officer Jenny? was really slow only due to lag. Apparently it was supposed to be pretty fast. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really mind when I was a kid, but yeah, I do remember it being quite slow. Makes sense, though. Graphical limitations. I guess it ran fine on their programming software then? No! Phobix! Frick. We might have to revive. Just because I don't want to waste the EXP. We do not! Well, that's just too bad. Boo! Sure, well, Eradicate can, or rather, Sandslash can stay. There we go. We're programmed in assembly, which is basically one step away from programming in binary. Yeah, I kind of figured. Back in business. Alright. triple time. Intruder alert, y'all are a little too late, I gotta say. Date. There we go. Beautiful. Hi, Diana. Hello. Hi, Butter. Hope you're doing well. Another egg? That's two. That's two people today whose daily potion was the egg. Locking in. There we go. Yeah, we have... I think we're up to 14 random potions you can get in your daily potion. I periodically add new ones in as surprises. The brain is not braining, apparently. Thank you. I got up recently and got something to drink, so I have stretched recently. Oh, not the smog. No poison? No poison? Ah, of course. Hyper potion! Really should hit up the Pokemart's the department store in Celadon. Okay. Looks like we should buy some antidotes. I remember I would have to try and find the video again, but I remember seeing someone they made like a theory video about how there aren't like department stores slash malls in Pokemon games anymore. Sort of like how in real life a lot of malls are closing down. And I'm like, that is actually an interesting parallel to draw. Ah, yes. I just want some standard items. Never mind. Drugstore too fancy. That's less the drugstore and more like the health supplement store. Game shop. Have I teach you a good move? It's counter. I just wanted some antidotes, man. Oh, thank God. I was like, I'm gonna laugh if this place is so fancy you can't buy, like, basic items. You'd have to go all the way to Lavender Town. Alright. So we did the secret area, so now we don't need to do the spinny tiles. We can just go down. We got a word from upstairs. We did hear the Pokemon battles. There we go. Level 22, yippee! And the layer. Come on. There we go. Da, 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 da. You lost? You did. Hatsukashi! Alright, we got ourselves more spins. Yippee! Whoops. Went a little too fast. Stop meddling, never! Don't you know I'm the protagonist? It's my job. If I stop being a meddlesome kid, I don't know, we might die. It's a not zero chance, you know? There we go. Da 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 da. Not terrible, not terrible. Darn it. We'll just burn them. Nice and crispy. Nice, nice, nice. First kill for Vulpix! Yahoo! They grow up so fast. Sniffle. Black glasses. Nice! Pug pug! Max Ether. I was gonna say the key card should be soon. Snatch. Elevator doesn't work? Who has the lift key? I don't know. That's my question for y'all. Maybe he has it? I think he probably does. What? No way. Well, alright then. Decided he was having none of that. Oh my god, I think the sound cut out for a second. Yikes. Oh no, I dropped the lift key! Yoink. Yippee! Alright. Now to remember... Because I don't think we can get into the elevator on another floor until after we go all the way down to the bottom. Because they're blocked by, the grates. Yes, okay. So I think 3rd floor. Frustration. Oh. So many Pokemon moves named after emotions. So this area is all clear. Ah, yes. Hi, Giovanni. I see you there. Ah, there's the elevator. Which floor? B4. Why doesn't B3 have elevator access? We'll never know. I know you. You ruined our plans at Mount Moon. Aw, you remembered me. Isn't that nice? Bra. Seconds. Sure. Well, the Intimidate helps anyway. Or rather, switching Vulpix in to take the Intimidate helps. Got him. Gyarados. An intimidate for an intimidate. There we go. Yay! 27. Woo! How can you not see the beauty of our evil? I don't know. They say beauty's at the eye of the beholder and all that stuff. I just don't get it. Explain it to me like I'm 5. And dig. Beautiful. Oh yeah, now we can take the elevator up to the first floor. Might as well, then that way we can take it back down after we heal. Hi, Buck. First time seeing this guy. At least in this game, anyway. We haven't seen Wheezing yet, either. There we go. Da, 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 da. Just like that, door opens. Oh, I forgot there's a guy here. Ah. Oh, do I have to fight him to get that open? Damn it. We imprint our own feelings and impressions onto the things and people we interact with. We as individuals determine what we like, and thus beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Profound. Are you lost, little mouse? Nah! I'm good. Also, I'm a cat. What are you calling a mouse? Nice! Free burn. so rude. And... shoot. We missed, but that's okay. The burn will take care of this. Or it should. Yep, there we go. No, no self-destruct, please. No self-destruct, please. Dee Dee! Zephyr, hello! How are you? Hope you had a good day. Courage of Thousands, very nice. Def need that, oh no! You can do it, whatever it is. We believe in you. Why? Why what? Why not? Yay! I'm fighting a pickle that gave me PTSD during your old Monster Hunt days? A pickle? Is that an autocorrect typo or is that a nickname for something? In Mon Hunt, it could be anything. A nickname, okay. Devil hole? It's an Anki pickle with legs. Oh no. Okay, I can gotta see the pickle joke. It's a very, green and bumpy T-Rex. Also known for seeing God and pile driving. Oh, delightful. Mon Hunt, man. Designs in Mon Hunt are so crazy. Like, really great monster designs, a lot of them kind of gross me out. Like, but that's sort of in the best way. Because that's how a lot of these fantasy monsters would feel seen IRL. It's like, something is just wrong with this. Yeah, like, I've never played a Mon Hunt, but I have a lot of friends that do, and every time they mention a monster, I look them up and I'm like, ah! I'm like, what is that? It's ugly! And once in a blue moon, I'm like, oh, that looks really cool. Oh, you'll give me a cool one. Okay. Valstrack? Okay. Rocket-powered Elder Dragon. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty crazy. Ugh. I forget what it was called, but Toko, one of my streamer friends, was hunting one, and it was like inspired by the kitsune. I forget what it was called, but I'm like, that one's actually really pretty. Mizutsune! I knew it started with me. Yeah. And yay! 10 stream streak. But yeah, Mizutsune, I really like the design of. Yeah, Mizutsune is one of those where I was like, it was like the first time I saw a Monhan design and I wasn't like, oh, that's cool. I was generally like, okay, I really like that. Like, I actually really like that. Can walk up to a random one and pet it? Oh, no. Oh, Zaz is pretty cool. Unless it's a male one during mating season, I think that's most animal species. Yeah, Xenogray looks pretty cool as well. Reminds me a little bit of Galleon in Grand Blue Fantasy. Because Galleon is just a giant... It's just a giant dragon, but the whole thing about it is it can't fly. It is just so massively tall that it just walks on the ground and its head is in the sky. Like, it is just that big. So it's just a big, beefy dragon that can walk on 2 legs. That's a little bit what Xenogray reminds me of looking at it. Dodogama? Dodogama? Dodo. Oh my goodness. Why Dodo got a big mouth? I love that. What's the Zora? Oh, whoa! That is like just like a straight up fog on a fire. Oh, wow. He's just a good boy. I love the good boy. Lao Xiao Yong Lon, rather. Oh yeah, that's a cool one. Lao Shan just looks like Wilness. Also from Grand Blue. Very similar. I love Grand Blue's interpretations on dragons, because, like, and we are... Shagaru Magla as a Sandalphon fan? Oh my. Oh, wow, okay. That is a wild design. Oh my. The four arms and the giant wings. All right, I see what you're. I see your game. Man, God, that is a cool looking one. But that is like, you see that? It's like, oh, I'm just gonna die today. None of the wyverns have four legs. True. True. That is indeed accurate. And then there's Grand Blue, where it's like, this is a dragon. It's technically a jellyfish. And this is a dragon. It's technically a giant bird. Though I do love, oh my god, the 6 dragons in Grand Blue. They're fun characters. And ironically, you will, because that is one of the hardest monsters in any game it's in. Yeah! Looking at that, I can tell. That is a design that's meant to be like, you're literally about to meet your maker. You met your maker. This is the end. So, I must say, I am impressed you got here. Thank you. Team Rocket captures Pokemon from around the world. It's an evolved version of the Gormagala, which looks like death incarnate. Oh boy. They're important tools for keeping our criminal enterprise going. I am the leader, Giovanni. For your insolence, you will feel a world of pain. Oh, okay. Yeah, Monhunt designs. This is a testament to the human spirit. The fact that humanity has persevered and has not gone extinct with all of these giant creatures around. Stub his toe! I will stub his toe. Absolutely. Ha! We've been prepared for this moment since Gyarados was just a Magikarp. I feel like it's more like humanity adapted to the environment and evolved alongside the monsters. Yes. Yes. I just meant it's a testament to human endurance that, like, you know, we could survive in that environment and adapt and all of that stuff. Because, I mean, technically, not as extreme, but humans did do that IRL as well. Like, you know, we survived the Ice Age. We learned to hunt animals much bigger and more dangerous than us and all of that stuff. Just, you know, none of them were a dragon god. Monster Hunter ecology documentaries would be interesting. I love watching the Pokemon ecology videos that are out there. I would probably watch Monhunt ones. Oh, not the Mega Punch. Ooh, oh, we made it. We made it. It's so seamless and vibrant. Yeah, they put a lot of effort into that. That is one of those things where it's like, you go... Nowadays, it's all digitized, but like back in ye old days of like gaming and that stuff, there would be like, you know, they called it like the game Bible. where it's just this massive tome that has all of the lore building information to keep things consistent. Monhan feels like one of those series that, like, I'm sure it's all digitized, but I'm sure would have, like, an encyclopedia worth, like, you know, A to Z encyclopedia. I think I remember hearing about them. Oh, yeah. Like, now it's all digitized, but yeah. Back in the day, the game creators would have these giant tomes that they would make, and that's how they were able to help ensure consistency. Because otherwise, like... full-on world map? I love when games give us a world map. Like the Tales of series, they all have world maps as well. Yeah, the two most passionate fan bases. This one is community made. Yeah, I kind of figured. The two most passionate fan bases, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh no, I lost my train of thought. Oh, the two most passionate fan bases I've ever seen are Monster Hunter and Final Fantasy 14. And I think, like, Elden Ring and, like, Soulsborne people are, like, the third one? Not as crazy. There's, like, a big gap between second and third place, but... never let you go! I remember, what was it? I think it was during lockdown. My friends who play FF14 were, like, they were actively recruiting. It felt like people were trying to get me to join a cult. I'm like, I did have a PC at that point, and I wasn't really interested in, like, starting an MMO on my PS4, so I was like, I'll just stick with Genshin. I see that you raise your Pokemon with utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time, yeah, and also your biological child never understood either. Woo! Silph-scope! Meow, meow, meow. ADHD moment made me remember Himiko. No! I need to get back to Honkai 3rd Impact. I've been focusing on trying to catch up with, like, the Grey Raven... Punishing Grey Raven story. I'm only on chapter, like, 13 out of, like, what, 36, 37? I've still got a long way to go. Well, haven't finished, I won't spoil it yet. I mean, the entire internet spoiled what happened to Himiko, so, you know... I didn't even need to play Honkai 3rd Impact. But everything else, yes, everything else I haven't finished. But that I knew, because Honkai 3rd Impact fans could not, stop talking about Himiko spoilers when the game started. You gotta go, but have fun? Okay! Thank you for stopping by, take care. Alright. Don't think we're gonna have time to go through the gym in its entirety. But we can probably at least deal with, the lackey trainers. Or at least see what level everyone is. Oh, this creeper. I remember in the Pokemon anime, men weren't allowed in the gym, so Ash had to dress up as a girl. It's very strange. You fighting them all? Yes, I'm fighting them all. Only real ladies are allowed in here. Oh, what does that say about me? The way I play my RPGs, I tend to like to completely clear out an area if I can. Oh no, not Weeping Bell! At least it's not Victory Bell! Gotta get all the EXP exactly. Oh, that's the powder. I think I have an awakening. I do. So close. Oh, come on. There we go. Goodbye. I'm too rough, excuse you. Asleep and low health, my. I was getting bored? Fair enough. I'm sure just standing around all day waiting for trainers is not always the most stimulating. Ugh, all the status effects. There we go. Oh, so close. And a burn. And the burn takes care of the bell sprout. Beautiful. Oops. Ah! So close. Imprison. I forget what imprison does. Also known by the user. Not really useful in the actual, like, story mode of the game. There we go! Yay! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Your makeup? Sorry. We'll have to stock up on antidotes and stuff before we fight Erica for reals. No, Vulpix, I'm sorry. There we go. And back we go. Yay! I like the grass type. I like how they're easy to raise. Not that they're cute or that you like plants, just that they're easy. Wow. Two bell sprouts and a partridge in a pear tree. Oh, so close. Sometimes you just want anything in your life to be easy, I guess. As someone who makes things difficult for themselves by accident quite often, can't relate. I don't consciously want a challenge, but I always seem to put myself in those situations, you know? used to. Nope. Alright, fine then. Scroll on this side. Weren't you peeking in here earlier? Me? Never. Who do you think I am? Yeah, I'm opposite. Not the sleep powder. Rip. Come on, wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. Ah! Woke up just in time to avoid annihilation. We shall continue on Friday. We'll beat Erica and then hit up Lavender Town. Yippee! Alrighty. Whew. Da 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 da. Okay. One sec. Just gonna put the Switch to sleep. Alrighty. So, some housekeeping stuff. Tomorrow is a break day for me. I don't stream on Thursdays generally. So, I will see you guys on Friday. We're gonna play more Leaf Green. So, that will start at 7 p.m. EDT. So adjust for your local time zones, all that good stuff. However, one thing I do want to highlight, my IRL bestie and fellow mod on this channel, friend of the channel, she's in chat at least a few times a week, my bestie Iduna is finally doing her debut on Friday, so it's happening. So let's see if it's been a while. Let's see if I can do a proper shout out. There we go. Out. Let's see if I can do this properly. Do 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 do. There we go. That is my bestie. So she is gonna do her debut stream Friday at 12 p.m. EDT. So if you guys happen to be able to tune in, that would be great. I would really appreciate it. She's confided in me that she's kind of nervous. She's getting a little bit of stage fright. So I think even if you can just pop in and offer a word of encouragement, that would mean a lot to her. I will try and remind you guys in the Discord, but yes, please support the bestie. We're already trying to figure out more collab stuff now that she's going to have more set times. She's looking right now, from what she was saying, once a week. If she's going to be streaming, maybe twice a week. She might do Friday and occasional Saturdays. So occasionally on Saturdays, we might have some collabs. Yippee! But yes, please go give her lots of love. I will try and tune in myself, but considering it's in the middle of my shift at the apothecary, I might not be able to get Twitch to load, because we don't have Wi-Fi. Because, you know, it's the medieval era. Alright, let's see who we can raid. Let's see. Meep is playing some Enfield. We were just playing that yesterday, so why not? Lots of people doing Enfield right now. Seeing, someone else playing AI the Nirvana initiative, I'm like, oh my god. It's taking me back. Alright. Here is a raid. And here is our Discord. And here is merch if you're feeling all fanciful and you would like to do some additional support. It's just some doodles that I did and put on sweaters and stuff. Alrighty. So that's gonna be it from me then. I will see you guys Friday evening. And maybe if the stars align, I'll see you guys in Iduna's chat during her debut. Otherwise, I will see you when I see ya. For now, that's it for me. If it's daytime where you are, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And if it's nighttime, have a great rest when you head on off to bed. Until next time, take care of yourselves, wash your face, brush your teeth, eat a good food, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.